did it feel on Saturday, just getting your feet wet in a big-time college football atmosphere?
Yeah, it was unreal for me. Going back to Charlotte, playing a top five matchup for my first college game. Really my first football game in almost 2 years. So just get back out there, play for Clemson University. It was unreal. It's something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Did you have a lot of family, friends, former high school teammates there?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Whole family showed up. A bunch of friends. Pretty much as many tickets as we could get. People were there. So I really appreciate all the support from them. As well as all the Clemson fans.
Well, what do you feel like you've done to come in and immediately get an opportunity for playing time and just get right into the mix as a freshman?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is I've just kept my head down and I've worked. That's the one thing. When I came in here, I told myself I was going to do, and I was going to hold myself to that. If you don't do that at Clemson, then the opportunity isn't going to present itself. So coming in here as a freshman, I really just wanted to gain the respect from my teammates, keep my head down, work, stay true to myself, and the opportunities have presented itself.
You've had some of the leaders and seniors on the team say that they consider you a leader as well. Just to have that before you even played a game, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's crazy to hear them say that. From guys like James Skowski and DJ, who I look up to. It means a lot, and it gives me responsibility to continue to put in that work and continue to gain the respect from my teammates, and to be a leader day in and day out. It means a lot to me, and I'm just trying to keep it up and do the most that I can for my teammates.
Will, we saw you get open on the second play on that wheel route. Just how comfortable are you in the passing game already?
Yeah, I feel like I'm real comfortable. Just coming in here early in January. Getting a bunch of balls in spring camp. All the way out throughout the summer, skills and drills, and then even through fall camp, just creating that chemistry with DJ and the other quarterbacks. I'm really comfortable catching the ball out of the backfield, and I'm comfortable with helping the team in any way that I can. So if that's catching the ball, then that's what I want to do.
Did you realize on that play how open you were?
Yeah, I did, but DJ made the right read. Davis Allen was the first read. He was open. Just ended up getting batted down. Credit to number 95 on Georgia, getting his hands up. But I was open, but DJ did make the right read. So.
Was that one of the things that attracted you to Clemson in their offense, what you saw, how they used Travis in the passing game?
Yeah, 100%. That's where I wanted to be used as. Ever since I was in high school, I think that that's something that makes me who I am. Is I'm dynamic. I can kind of get out of the backfield, catch the football. Just take one guy out of coverage. So any way I can possibly do that, and utilize me in that type of way, is something that was very intriguing to me, and I'm looking forward to how it develops in the future, and kind of just where we are right now as well.
You didn't get a ton of carries in the game, none of the running backs did. How do you go back and evaluate your performance just with there being so few opportunities to run the ball? Like, what are you looking at?
Yeah, I think with all the opportunities I got, I've got to make something happen, and I come in here as a freshman, they give me opportunities, and, I can't be getting the ball 4 times for only 7 yards. The opportunities were there, and, I've got to make a guy miss. I've got to make something out of nothing, and I'm not even saying there was nothing there. But I've got to make a play with, whether it's 1 carry or 10 carries. I put that on myself, and going back, I'm just looking at the details, the little things that they all add up, and something that maybe the fans might not see, or people from the outside might not see. But I'm like, if I do that right, then I could be breaking it for a big touchdown, give the offense some momentum. So it's just really all the little details that I've got to pick up on, and then not even talking about with the ball in my hands. Without the ball in my hands, I've really got to impact the game, and I could have helped our offensive line out. Could have picked up a couple blitz pickups that I missed. So I put that on myself. I got to make something happen when the opportunity presents itself.
Not playing football almost 2 years. Do you feel like there was an adjustment period in game that you kind of had to, get back into that, live kind of experience or environment?
I start off. I love your mask, by the way. Go Panthers. No, but I think there's definitely an adjustment. I would really say though, after that first play, I was ready to go, and just running out there, I had chills. just being in that environment was crazy. But I think I'm adjusted. I'm 100% ready to go, 110% ready to go. If they give me the ball, if they put me in there, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, get my job done, and help the team in any way I can.
You spoke to your position coach, Coach Spiller, just a little while ago. They were going to the Hall of Fame in
Yeah.
December. What's it been like just having him, being able to impart his knowledge to you? And did you know how great a player he was before you came to Clemson?
Yeah, that definitely it didn't go past me. So when I figured out he was going to be our position coach, I was so excited. Obviously disappointed because Coach Elliott had recruited me all the way through, but can't be ungrateful for C.J. Spiller being your position coach. That's someone I've looked up to. He was a huge foundation for this Clemson program, and kind of started to get it where it's at now. So to have him being able to teach me up on the little things, coach me everything from return skills to how to block a defender, or just anything along that nature. It's really surreal for me to have him in my life, and for him to be a coach of mine.
Have you watched any old cut-ups of him, any of his long runs or his kick or punt returns?
Oh yeah. I stay on YouTube watching all that stuff. And he's definitely been in my search history of for that, just everything, returns, big plays. That's one thing he never really failed to do, was make a big play. That's something I really look up to, and hope I can follow in his path in some way.
You mentioned the details. What did you see details-wise as far as why you didn't, I guess, have more production when you went back and watched it?
Yeah, it's just really the little things. Something as little as pressing the offensive line one more step to get that linebacker, outside of the gap. Something is stepping up and not having a false step in pass pro, so I can meet the linebacker closer to the line of scrimmage. It's just the little things like that people don't notice, but when you go back and look at film, you're disappointed with yourself. And just got to improve on that stuff. You're going to make mistakes, but if you improve on it, then everything will be good in the end.
Will, some people are already referring to you as a young Christian McCaffrey. I'm sure you've heard that. What do you think of that comparison? Are you a big fan of his?
Yeah, definitely very appreciative of anyone who says or thinks that. That's awesome. That's someone that I really try to create my game from. I watch a lot of film on him, what he's done in the past, and I'd love to be able to emulate that. But at the same time, I'm Will Shipley, and I think that I have to take pride in that. And as long as Christian, that's someone I look up to, and I've been fortunate to have a relationship with him. He's kind of been that role model for me so far, and I think he's going to continue to do that. Christian's a great guy, great football player, and someone that I'd love to follow his path, but also create my own path and be Will Shipley.
You've met him, talked to him before?
Yeah, a couple times.
Well, have you thought about what it's going to be like standing on top of the hill for the first time and running down the hill in front of 80,000 fans?
Yeah, no, I definitely have. I think that's one of the huge reasons, why I'm so excited for this game. And just running down that hill with all those fans, it's going to be crazy. I get chills just talking about it. So running down that hill, man, I just can't wait for it. I really don't have too many words other than I know that feeling is going to be something that I can tell my kids about. It's going to be awesome.
Have you been caught in the open field during the practice yet, and you feel like you're the fastest guy on the team?
Haven't been caught in the open field yet, although I'm sure it'll probably happen in the future. I think speed is really important in the game of football. Speed is something that can't be taught. But at the same time, if your confidence isn't there, if you don't know what you're going to do, and if you're playing slow, then none of that speed matters. I like to think that I'm one of the fastest guys on the team, but my in-game speed has a lot of improving to do, from a mental standpoint, and I won't be able to fully exhibit my speed until I'm there mentally in confidence. So I'm looking forward to improving that.
How close do you feel like you are right now to being where you need to be mentally to go out there and just play fast all the time?
Yeah, mentally, I think I'm there. I really believe that I can go on the field and compete with anybody. I can win a one-on-one matchup, and I think if you're at this level playing at Clemson University, top program in the country, then you have to have that mental mindset if you're going to get on the field and make a difference. But I've got strides to go in other parts, and I know that. I'm very self-aware that I've a lot of improvement. But I'm honestly so ready for it. I'm so ready. I'm just in love with this game, and I can't wait to improve for my team.
Is there anyone on the team that you raced in the 40-yard dash since the sprint?
Yeah, we had a little, we had a couple races there in skills and drills, with numerous guys. So that's always fun. Just kind of hypes the team up a little bit. Gets the morale up. So we've had a couple of them.
Who are some of the guys that have been able to hang with you and give you a fight?
I'll definitely mention Nate Wiggins, freshman corner. He can fly, man. It's crazy. He can really move. EJ Williams is up there. Frank Ladson. There's numerous guys I could name. They're all fast.
Well, one of the things Coach talked about was just kind of your maturity. What do you attribute to that? Just kind of being a mature 18-year-old.
Yeah, I really have to go back to how my parents raised me. Everything that they've done for me, I can't even fathom to think of every little thing, but just how they raised me. Having an older brother who kind of paved the path for me, and I learned from his mistakes, and really just having God in my life has been huge for me, because I know that I'm here to worship Him, and all the other things, they all matter, but nothing even touches worshiping God and just doing everything in His favor. So I think my maturity has come from a bunch of things, but I would really have to say my parents, my faith in God, and just the role models that I've had in front of me.
I think Coach Sweeney said multiple times that you just don't let anybody else win a race. I mean, you're going to try to win it every single time. Was there ever a part of you who was like, maybe I should stop upsetting these guys and give them one, or like, why not?
Yeah, I do remember, I think it was probably one of our first couple workouts, and we were running 110s, and I'm winning, and I can just kind of hear the guys, and they're kind of saying, oh, this kid's a try hard, he's gonna die out, and I totally understand that, new freshman coming in here, but that's just my competitive nature. I've never been able to hold off or not having, I've got one speed. That's it's kind of just how it works, and I like to think that I make the other guys better by doing so, and I know they make me better in other facets, but I'm so competitive. I love competing at everything. Not only out here running sprints, but in everything in life. So I think my competitive nature is one of the best things I've got, and I really own it.
How do you kind of balance, like you come out here and say, oh, several guys are fast, and like, oh, yeah, you're being very complimentary and taking blame on yourself with turning around, and when you get on the field, having that confidence that, like you mentioned, your competitiveness, all that coming out, are you kind of two different people? Like on the field, do you change a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I've been told that, especially throughout my high school career. When I step on that field, it's really just a different version of myself. I get so locked in, and like I said, I'm so competitive that I want to win. That's what I want to do, and any way that I can help this team win is what I'm going to do. And I have personal goals that I've set, and I'm very competitive to reach those goals, and I'm going to do everything in my power to reach those, as well as all the team goals that we have. But as long as off the field, I love having fun. I love laughing with my teammates. But when it's time to lock in, I know and I lock in. So.
Travis said that there were some areas in the game where maybe backs could have gotten out of the backfield and been like an outlet for DJ. Did you see some of that on film? Y'all went back and watched.
Yeah, 100%. I think one thing we emphasized all week was, Georgia did a great job at disguising and bringing the corner cat. So I think for me personally, I got so caught up in knowing my protection, knowing that the backers I had aren't coming, and then taking that last glance to the corner cat, and it definitely delayed the whole process. But it's something that's really important, because like I said earlier, to take one guy out of coverage and open up the receivers, give DJ a more clear sign of who to throw to through his reads. It's a huge thing. So it's definitely something that I have to continue to progress at, and like I said, that's just mental stuff too. Is knowing who you got, and knowing the defensive structure, and if they're not coming, then get out and take one guy out of coverage.
Would you say learning your protections has been the toughest challenge for you, more so than getting used to the speed of the game?
Yeah, 100%. You know, I'm still trying to learn all the protections. You know, not really trying to learn them, but I'm trying to master them. You know, I'm trying to be able to know who I have, know who's coming off of defensive structure, you know, what the defense is playing, and you know, I'm going to continue to learn that, you know, throughout my whole career at football, because you know that's what it's all about is mastering the game. So you know, I'm looking forward to do that, but it's definitely been one of the tough parts of, you know, coming in here early.
Anything else for Will? Anything from anybody on Zoom? All right, thank you, Will.
Thanks, Will.
Yep.
Great job.
Thank you.